traditions, in this case, of the daily standard yoga practice that the tantrics were doing. And this is really the source tradition that became later known as Hatha Yoga or forceful yoga, that term relating to the core practice that I mentioned earlier, the same practice my father was doing, that's to say, of forcing together, fusing together the in-breath and out-breath in moments of breath pause and engaging the power of a mantra up the central channel of the body, which removes or dissolves the blockages to the liberated state that is within you. So he says, in his most banal practices, you can work these mantras, you can work the classic tantric yoga. But Abhinavagupta, the time he lived, this yoga's been in vogue. It's the novel defining feature of Tantra that put it on the map, is this incredible yoga that the Tantrics claimed has the power of liberating you within one lifetime. But he adds to that, he says, yes, through the mantra yoga practice, or through the teachings of a revealed scripture. And by this, as he explains elsewhere, it's not to say that you cognitively grasp the meaning of some sacred teaching or read Rumi's poetry and think, that's great, I think I'm awakened now. Rather, there's a spontaneous transmental experience where you literally see the light, and, if you will, your kundalini is awakening, just reading or hearing a sacred teaching or piece of poetry. Third, he says, or the awakening can come through a direct guru transmission, as we've seen. And finally, he says this interesting phrase, parameshasya, through the Supreme Lord. Now, paramesha, it can mean Supreme Lord, and I decided to translate it literally. But for Abhinavagupta, it really means the supreme divinity of the universe, not anthropomorphic. For indeed, even when he speaks of Shiva as a male entity, it's inseparable from the female, the Shakti. So we're really talking about the same divine light that Yogananda was describing in all likelihood, the supreme power of the universe, Supreme Lord.